I think I'd quite like to make more of these videos, but the effort that goes into creating them, so that they actually are appealing and watchable to most people, is way more effort than I'm willing to put in. So I hope you enjoy this one angle for like the next 5 minutes, because I was too lazy and immersed in the process to actually move the camera. Anyways, what I'm working on in this video is a print, or a part of a print, because I did two and they work together and they look quite cute, and they were inspired by a Yoshimoto Nara drawing, which was like a little sheep that was being crucified, and I thought it was adorable, so I ended up turning it into my own thing, and I quite like the way it turned out. I think I started it at like the beginning of the year, and then over the process of a few months I worked on it, refined it, and changed it a bit, because I ended up changing my style a bunch. If you've seen any of my current art, you can see how different it is compared to my current work, which is crazy, and I'm glad I've improved even just a tiny bit this year. I think constantly improving and having a practice that nurtures improvement and growth is so important, so you never stop improving and learning new things, because I think you're never done learning as an artist, and it's important to continually work on your skills and make sure you don't forget things like perspective or anatomy. What I'm currently trying to do is to do figure drawing, gesture drawing, and then I'm also focusing on an artist for a week, and then I switch it up so I don't get bored too fast. I think for this week I've been doing Egon Schiele, and after that I have no idea who I'm moving to, but I've created like a list of different artists that inspire me and that I love and that I love to steal from. So I'm going to go through that list and hopefully learn a bunch. I think I'm primarily using Schiele for his anatomy, and I've been neglecting anatomy studies for so long. So I'm glad I finally have like an excuse to actually put effort into my anatomy skills, because it's been, I think this year I have not like picked up an art book or put any effort into finding like a course that like covers Loomis or figure drawing design and invention by that one guy. There's also the Morpho series, which seems good, but I feel like starting an art book is so daunting and requires so much dedication, because they're usually quite big and have lots of contents, and with studying an artist you can just do one drawing and then never do it again if you hate it that much, and that's probably a bad idea. You probably shouldn't do that. But I like this current thing that's going on. I did something very similar last year where I focused on artists like Picasso, Keith Haring, and Aubrey Beardsley, and I think that's his name, and that was quite fun. And I think the Picasso studies drastically changed how I handle my current work and how I handle things like anatomy and mistakes, and I'm less overtly critical over the mistakes I make in my pieces now, and I enjoy fucking things up and making them cubist, which is great. Anyways, back to the prints. I have no idea if I'm actually going to make these into actual prints, because I feel like the art itself is not something that the average person would hang up on their walls, so I think it would be a waste of money and resources to make like a bunch of prints of those two pieces and attempt to sell them if only like one or two people are going to buy them, because my audience still is quite small, so I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. But I am for years I've been considering making prints, and I always put it off because I'm like, no one's going to buy these, I'm just wasting my money. But I think it's still a good thing to attempt, and I probably will be selling prints at some point. So if there is any art you want prints of, you can let me know, and I will probably make prints of it at some point. I've said this like last year and I didn't do anything, but hopefully this year I will do something. Anyways, I think that's all the time I have right now, so that's it. Goodbye.